That's beautiful. I wish that was the headline, because when we think about the Old Testament, that's not what we don't think, what a good God that he's protecting those that society automatically could tilt towards exploiting or mistreating.
Instead, people look at the Old Testament and see an angry God. There was a question about anger in the Old Testament. Why is God so angry in the Old Testament? And I think that's actually the question we should be asking more carefully, instead of just generalizing, man, God seems angry all the time. Stop. Look more carefully. What makes God angry? And I think you'll find he's not angry about petty things. He's not angry that you forgot to, make your bed this morning. He's angry if you're mistreating the vulnerable. So my favorite law in Exodus is Exodus 22:21 and 21 through 24. Do not mistreat or oppress a foreigner, for you were foreigners in Egypt. Do not take advantage of the widow or the fatherless. If you do, and they cry out to me, I will certainly hear their cry. My anger will be aroused, and I will kill you with the sword. Your wives will become widows, and your children fatherless. Is God angry? Yeah, he's angry when you take advantage of people who have nobody to defend them. And you're like, ooh, I could take her land, and I could probably get away with it. Because she doesn't have a male family member who can go to the city gate and, participate in the meeting of the elders and fight for that land back. So it's people who are preying on those that don't have a voice. And God doesn't say, you should make sure that nobody does this. He just says, I'm rolling up my sleeves. Like, here I come. It's my sword who's going to do it. And this is the strongest language of any command in the Old Testament that I've found. It has a triple emphasis in verse 23. So in Hebrew, if you want to say something really strongly, you do the verb twice in a row. And this one has 2 in a row, 2 in a row, 2 in a row. There's 6 verbs. So it says, if you do this, like if you actually do this to someone, and they cry out to me, if they indeed cry out to me, then I will hear their cry. It's like God saying, you better believe I'm going to hear it. Don't think that I won't notice. And this is the kind of thing we see in the Psalms, where it's like the enemies are saying to him, God's not going to hear. He's not going to call us to account. He can't hear your cry. And God's like, if they cry out to me, better believe I'm hearing it. And it's the same language that was earlier in Exodus when the people of Israel were themselves the oppressed slaves in Egypt. And they cried out to Yahweh, and he heard and he rescued them. And now he's like, don't think I only listen to you. I listen to anyone who cries out to me. So don't turn right around and become the person who's causing the problem. I think when we lean into what makes God angry, it's like, wow, this is the kind of God I want to hang around with.
I love that. I love even the encouragement to go, no, double click, look closer. Like, what makes God angry? Not just that there is anger, but what makes him angry. And actually, if we keep reading, this is what the kinds of things we see Jesus getting angry at. He gets angry at money changers. Why? Because they're exploiting people who are coming from far away to purchase, stuff for the sacrifice, whatever. He gets angry when he sees a leper who's the people are unwilling to help on a Sabbath. He gets angry about that. He gets angry, deeply disturbed, anguished. John 11, when he sees Lazarus dead. Why? Because he knows how death is the enemy of the life that God created. So anything that works against the good world that God made makes God angry.